All right, I'm gonna make this intro with Ollie quick before I put him back because he's ready for his nap. But yeah, this is Ollie. This is our new little addition to the family. He's the sweetest little crazy guy ever, literally. We've had him since April 1st and he is 11 weeks old. But yeah, he's just a little bundle of joy. Him and Bo are doing great. They love each other so much. Bo has been such a good big brother, letting him share all of his toys, and just I'm so proud of Bo. Good boy. But yeah, actually I'm going to go ahead and put him into his little crate so he can take his nap. But yeah, this is Ollie. So anywho, I wanted to intro the video because as you can see, it is a longer one for sure. There's so much happening. It's been a long time since I have filmed. I mean, probably over a month, and I talk about that a little bit. But yeah, I've just been taking time to settle into a new routine with Bo and Ollie, get them acquainted, and yeah, basically just build a new routine. And it's taken me until literally this week to build back a creative routine where like I'm playing with clay again and just getting out things that like I haven't been doing. Next up is tattooing because I've been really putting that one off. Just in between his like playing and napping, it's not like enough time for me to get out my machine and stuff like that. And then honestly, at the end of the day, it's just excuses. I could do whatever I want and I could just make it work. But it's just been a lot easier to put it off, build a new routine, and just take things slowly. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, this video has so much in it. I am, again, playing with clay. I carve out the print for the month and I have footage of that. I update you all on where I've been. There's some footage of me and the dogs and Carlos and just our little family. Pretty much just where I've been and what I've been up to, along with, you know, prioritizing getting back into the swing of things. That's pretty much the main goal of this video, was to get back into it creatively. So that's what I did and that's what I do. Another super exciting thing, and I talk about it briefly. I can't believe I didn't talk about it more, but I made the biggest purchase of my creative career, I guess in one setting, because I've made purchases bigger than this over the course of time, but in one setting, I bought a kiln. I'm very excited about it. She's on the smaller side, super practical. She's actually bigger than what I like technically need, but I feel like I'm going to grow into her really, really fast. So I figured I would just, you know, bite the bullet and go ahead and get her. Most of you know that my friend Jessie has been really helping me out. She does live a bit far from me. There's really no one in my area that has a kiln or can offer me anything like that, like a kiln service or even kiln rentals and like studios. There's none near me. So it's just been like a lot to like drive it and all that stuff. So ultimately I know that I was gonna move in this direction anyways. So I figured why not now? And that's what I did. So I did find out you can make payments on them though. There's no way I would have been able to just purchase it in one setting. But nonetheless, I have a kiln and we were doing like names and stuff like that on Instagram and Patreon. And we have arrived at Nova. And then my grandma suggested Isola, which means unique, and I thought that was like such a beautiful name. So I'm in love with Nova. I feel like it fits her perfectly because she's smaller and like, I don't know, I just like personifying things. So yeah, she's gonna be Nova Isola, mostly known as Nova, but she does have a middle name. Credits to my grandma. Thank you so much, Nanny, for that suggestion. It's beautiful. I love it. Anywho, I think that's all I want to say in the intro. It's been so amazing having Ollie and welcoming him into our little family. He fits in just right and he's just a little guy. I really highly encourage you to grab a favorite beverage, a coffee perhaps, maybe a snack, whatever you're feeling in the moment, and let's hang out and get back into the swing of things. Good morning. Good morning. I hope this isn't a jump scare. I haven't filmed in I don't even know how long. Literally sometime in March. I think that was a lot. Yeah, definitely, because it's been over a month since I've uploaded a video. So it's been a while since I filmed. Very long time. I'm getting back into things today. I'm just going for it because I'm very out of routine, out of structure, etc. I have been up for a little bit. I did my morning pages. I've been sitting outside on the porch with Carlos and the dogs. that is plural. As you probably met him in the intro that I think that I'm planning on doing, I'm going to show him there. So you probably already met Ollie, the famous Ollie, who has been waiting for his debut for a little while. We've known we were going to get him since February when he was born. We picked him out on day 3. We've been building relationship ever since then, and it's been so amazing to be a part of his life since the beginning. Bo is doing absolutely amazing with him, loving every second of having a brother. So that's amazing. Sharing all of his toys, like he's just being such a good big brother. I'm so proud of him. But I have so much that I need to do because I've been doing pretty much client work and drawing randomly if and when I feel like it. Working out and literally being a full-time dog mom basically. But yeah, so I'm going to go do my makeup and I'm so excited to be filming. I've been wanting to film for so long. The creative itch has been insane lately, so I feel ready. I feel good with the routine that we've built with Ollie and Bo, and I feel like we can just smooth right into a new routine with creating and all of that stuff. So I'll keep you posted on a really exciting thing that I did yesterday and what we're gonna be doing once I get ready. So let's do that first. That's great. I just poured a ton of water on my sandal because I did not know that there was that much water in the lid. My goodness.
Admit it. I always think about promise it is not gonna happen, and then they lose. But in throwing up the white flag, victory. And I feel that way as an artist. That one person, even for 2 minutes, wasn't. I don't believe it. Yesterday, even a small thing, you learn about. We are all the lowest single day. I've okay. How and you start to think differently too. She said when she was pregnant and. You have no players that I know well that were in the locker room that are impossible. But she did it. This is incredible. This is really incredible.
Okay, so I'm getting started with my day. I made a little list of everything that I need to get done specifically this month, and then on top of things that I need to, sorry, my neighbor has a very loud car and they were passing. But yeah, I feel like I have a list and I know exactly what I need to get done, at least between the end of this month for patrons, you all. I decided the video back is going to be the exclusive video for the month because I feel like I've been gone for so long and my main priority is to make sure that I am doing everything I need to get done for you all because you are the main priority. And what I think is really exciting is that this exclusive video is available for everyone, including free members. So I feel like everyone kind of gets a little bit of something exciting. And I feel like content is one of those things that it's like, I don't think it's necessary to pay for content. Like I personally partner with other artists on Patreon that offer videos exclusively, but I feel like I'd prefer the paid content to be something you can get physically besides the podcast episode on the $5 tier. But yeah, I feel like my Patreon is finally, I've had this for like my Patreon for, gosh, I think since 2020. And it's taken me, I've changed my tiers so many times and none of them really felt like the benefits were worth it. Like deep down, I don't know if that's how anyone else has felt partnering with me over the years, but it's just kind of like how I felt on myself. Like, would I really pay for this? Is this really worth it? And I know that I'm a little bit hard on myself in that area, but I feel like for the first time that I'm able to offer things that like I fully believe that I would pay for 100%. And I think the ceramic tier is something I'm so excited about. Also, if you're hearing noise, my dishwasher's on. Yeah, I feel like the ceramic tier is something that I've always wanted to do, but I didn't have any of the means to do ceramics. It's always something that I've wanted to get into. I was hoping that I was going to love it, and I absolutely love it. So I feel like offering this is going to be a great thing because you pay $15 a month and every 3 months, so it's equivalent of whatever you get is going to be equivalent to $45. So I definitely want to take my time with all the pieces. I have 3 months to develop them and all of that stuff, so that's really exciting. I definitely feel like I'm able to pace myself at that rate. I feel like it's very affordable to do all of that, get everything ready for that, 3 months. And I have a really cool idea for this month, or not this month, I'm sorry. I haven't decided. It depends on when my kiln gets here, and then of course my friend Jessie, who is absolutely amazing, has helped me get everything started, I've rented her kiln and she's done all my firings so far, and she's gonna help me with the bulk of the beginning of this, and then depending on when my kiln gets here, I might be able to finish it off, whatever. But she's been so incredibly helpful on me getting started and just going full force. She's educated me so much. She's been there for my mistakes, and she's been so patient with me, teaching me and just making me feel so welcomed in the ceramic community. So huge shout out to her. And if you didn't know and you don't follow her, she did officially post her first YouTube video, and I absolutely loved it so much. I'm so proud of her for putting herself out there. I feel like her content is something that would just bless the people. So yeah, love her so much. Big shout out to her. So depending on when my kiln gets here and the firings with her, I may be launching, I'm hoping to do my first drop for the artist studio tier in June. And I'm going to be making a little bit extra just in case other people join, but if not, I am going to make them available in the secret Patreon shop. So either way, my ceramics are going to be only available to patrons, including the free tier. So everyone that is on my Patreon will have access to anything that is outside of their tiers and can purchase them. It just might be a little bit more of a limited quantity, but I think you're going to love the idea that I have for the summer drop. And lately, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been very into moons, a lot of moon things, a lot of moon themes going on. And yeah, I'm still working out the logistics. Like, I was just sitting here like taking notes on what I need to do. And I was trying to think logistically of how I was going to do what my idea is. I think I might be starting with a bang. I'm a little nervous about it. I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but I'm open to just figuring it out along the way. So I might just make 1 or 2 and send them over to Jessie along with other stuff that I want to make. Like, I made like a little potato bowl and stuff like that, and some incense holders and all of that. So I'm going to be sending those over to her, I think, at the end of this month, and she's going to fire those for me. So I might try and include 1 or 2 of those, my idea for the summer, just to know if they work or get all the kinks out, so that in May I can like really hone in on making a bulk of them. I think I might share my idea on here to see what you wanted, because I did ask patrons to vote. I asked them to vote for, I'm saying them as if I'm not talking to you all right now. I asked you all to vote on what you wanted your first ceramic drop to be. I made it available for everyone because, again, it's going to be available on my secret Patreon shop, so I feel like everyone's opinion is necessary. The highest vote, well, the only vote actually, it was 4 votes, and everyone voted for a cup or a mug. So it's kind of like a cup mug. I might not be doing a handle, so that's why I said cup mug. So that's what I'm doing, and I'll share with my idea in a little bit. But I have so much that I need to do for April specifically still, so it's like, as much as I want to focus on that, I also need to make sure that I get everything else done that I need to get done, including this exclusive video. Then I have to do the April podcast, which honestly and realistically it takes all of maybe 2 or 3 hours to get that done, because planning, filming, and then editing and posting, it's usually not super long. And I'm trying not to update too much because I want to make sure that I update in the podcast, but it's pretty much just going to be an update of everything that I've been doing and where I've been. And then that's kind of going to be this video, except I'm giving you the visuals of it instead of just yapping your face off, even though I'm yapping right now. But I also designed the April print, and I was thinking of like a, April showers bring May flowers type of vibe. So I was thinking of doing this, like, I don't know if it's focusing. I think it is. But yeah, this like little, whoa, I almost dropped my iPad. This little free-flowing floral design, something like that. I think it's pretty cute. But yeah, I was thinking something with florals just because of like the April showers bring May flowers type thing, that whole thing. And I really like the flowy florals of this. I got some inspiration from Pinterest too for this, and I've really enjoyed like tattoos this style. I don't know if I would be tattooing this style, but I just think they're really pretty, so I figured I could do a blog print in a new style, like a style that's new to me. So anywho, yeah, this week I really want to get ahead and do the April podcast and the April print, but I've also been itching to play with clay so much, and every part of me is like, I think I might play with clay today. Like, I think I might just get that over with because it's been something that I've been really wanting to do, and I think that I'm going to be doing everything else but thinking about this, if that makes sense. Like, I think I need to get this out of my system because realistically I do have some time. Not really, actually. I don't have that much time. And I feel like everyone gets the prints the month after because I've been sending them out at the end of the month that they're due. And I really want to get ahead of that. So I should probably carve a print. Or maybe I could do it tomorrow. What's the difference in a day? You know what I'm saying? It's just one day. But the doggies are taking their nap, so that's nice. I think I'm going to play with clay. I think I have to. I don't know. We'll see. You'll see. I'm going to make it. I'm playing with clay. I mean, why are we lying to ourselves? Okay, so I just wanted to explain really quick, like, my idea. I just kind of drew it up on my iPad. But yeah, basically, I'm using speckled clay, so that's where, like, the speckles are, but I just use, like, a spray paint thing. I'm going to have these, like, little handles off on the side. This is probably going to be... I'm probably going to have to make it using the coil method instead of just the pinch pot method because I have a little bit more control with how tall the walls are and things like that. Sometimes with the pinch method, it gets really hard to, like, plan out for it. So... yeah, I'm using my speckled clay for this, and I'm probably going to stick with my speckled clay, hoping it comes out the way that I'm wanting it to. And then I'm going to have these, like, little O-ring carabiner small round clips that you can unclip. I'll have these, like, I don't know if you can tell, but, like, I'm going to build onto the ceramic. I'm going to attach these, like, miniature handles, not like, you know, a mug handle, but, like, really small ones that the carabiner hook can fit around. And then I'm going to attach a stainless steel chain. That way, to wash it, you can just literally detach the little clips using the carabiner clips to detach the whole chain. And then you can hand wash the mug without, you know, worrying about wear and tear on the metals or things like that. And then I got these little moon charms. I only have 4 because they come in a really small pack, or 5, I guess. But so I'm going to have to order more, but I just wanted to get this for the start. And then I'm going to attach that onto the chain. So it's going to be kind of like a simple mug with like a cute little, like, almost accessory. Like, I really want to get into ceramics that have almost like piercing type looks and like little, I don't know how to explain it. I might even like attach like little piercings like right here, something like that. I don't know. Probably not though, but we'll see. I might get a little creative. I might make a couple different types and then we'll just see how they turn out and how they do in the kiln. But yeah, this is my idea. I'm hoping that you like it. But yeah, let me know if you're feeling good about this design and if I'm on the right track for what you guys are all wanting. But overall, I'm really excited about it and I'm really proud of this design. I think I'm going to start with a banger, so I'm going to have to really keep it going strong from here. But yeah, I'm really excited to execute this. I've been wanting to do something like this, especially with the chain, for a really long time. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm fingers crossed.
Blue dew, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? It's hard to see when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue dew, let's not talk about you. Your coyote song on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired singing all night long? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Not blue dew. Blue moon.
So I actually ended up making a lot of stuff. My husband's also just getting home, so I'm filming, but he's definitely gonna be coming in here. I think he sees me. Oh, that's a big bee. Anywho, I finished eating lunch, but yeah, as you saw, I tried 2 different mugs. I did a 1 3/4 pound of clay, which was the larger one, and I really liked working with the 1 pound clay. I think it was just 1 pound actually. It was just a lot easier to work with. I like the size better. I think it's gonna be overall a good size, like universally. Probably gonna be around 12 ounces. I think it'll probably be somewhere around 12 ounces. And then I attached little hooks, and we're just gonna have to see how they do. I'm still getting used to attaching things, so this is definitely gonna be my first try. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna see how it goes. I did end up doing the idea of giving it like piercings, so I put like little holes in there, and the earrings that I've got are arriving tomorrow, so I'm gonna kind of like attach things and see how they look together and all that stuff. And then I also decided while I was at it and had some clay out that I wanted to do kind of the same exact style with like little piercings but on keychains, and then I'm gonna stamp little words in there like slow down or create or things like that. So like the little keychains are just like nice cute reminders, but they also have like cute little piercings and like, you know, they have a chain attached to them and stuff like that. I'm just really into chains and like making things all weird like that and letting like the accessories speak rather than like the main, you know, attraction. Carlos is about to come inside. Hi. Anywho, so yeah, I got these little, they're called Smiskies. You've probably seen them. I think IKEA has them. They're like just these little guys. They're literally just little guys, but they're collectors. I really don't like the Kewpie babies that everyone collects. I don't know why. I'm just not really into it. It's kind of like, it's cool if you like it, but for me, it's kind of creepy because just like little babies. Like they're cute, but also it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just not my thing. So I saw these little like random little guys, and like they're just a chill guy. I thought they were cute. So I got one from the yoga series, the Sunday series, and the living series, and I thought it would be fun to open them with you all and just see which ones I got. So let's do that. Okay, for the living series, there was one with a box, I thought. I really wanted that one, but I'm not sure. That one would be cute. I don't know if it's gonna focus. I don't think it's gonna focus. Why does it say manual focus? What is going on? Okay, that was weird. It was saying manual focus when it's on autofocus. I don't know. It's not gonna focus. Whatever. He's kind of holding on to a pole. Anyway, and then for the Sunday series, I really want this watering plant one. This guy's like just like down on the ground watering a plant. I would like that. And then for the yoga series, I'm kind of down for whatever with the yoga series. I'd be cool with whatever. The meditating one's pretty cute though. So, anywho, let's see what we got. Okay, that was like terrible opening. Am I opening it wrong? Cute. Cutie little guy. Oh my gosh. I actually got the one that I wanted. He's like holding a pole. So I could like have him hold like my pin or something. I'll have to like get, oh my gosh, that is so cute. Oh, that's cute. I got the skateboarding one. They're just like chill little guys. And then you just stick his foot. He's kind of like doing the skateboard like that. Oh my gosh, cuties, cutie pies, cutie pies. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Ay. Ooh. Lucille, Pizza, come here. Actually bring you down a little bit. I hope this isn't out of focus like it was yesterday. Because, oh my gosh. Yeah, should be tracking my face. Good. So, good morning. It is 10:27 on April 22nd. I'm getting ready to, it's just the next day. I spent the morning like you saw. That's pretty much our morning routine. I mean, besides like cleaning them up and taking Bo out and feeding them and all of that stuff. But yeah, we pretty much just sit outside for like a good, I mean, Carlos is still out there, but we usually sit outside for like a good hour, hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, let them play, get all their jitters out. Then Ollie comes inside and takes a nap, but I decided to go ahead and come inside and start my day. I did some morning pages and I thought it would be interesting to share them with you. So let me actually get my notebook. So usually my journal is full of like, I don't know, like help guide me and like, you know, I'm having a difficult time with this situation, X, Y, and Z, kind of just like a place that I go to get answers and find solutions and also see patterns and find new problems and different things like that. So just like, it's just my place to seek internally and beyond, if that makes sense. But today, it seemed along the lines of like gratitude and like proud of myself, which was, I don't know, really encouraging because I started out with like, what if this didn't happen, a certain situation that has happened and something I've been navigating for the past 3 years. As I started journaling, that was like the first thing that popped in my mind. I just started writing. It's just like a dump of just like a chain of consciousness basically. And I just kept talking and I was like, wow, that's how I know that I'm healed, because I think I would be much worse off if I didn't go through this, and this. And I actually love my story. I'm proud of my decisions that have got me where I am. And trusting myself has taken so much time to build because I've only been living for 26 years. So for me, it feels like it's taken me my entire life to build this trust for myself. But when I really looked at it, I was like, wait, but I'm so glad that I got this skill under my belt so young, because it feels like at the same time I feel like I've lived my whole life learning how to trust myself, all this stuff, but on the flip side it feels like life has really just begun. I feel like I'm still coming into myself and all of those things. I feel like I'm just discovering myself, and the fact that I already have trusting my gut and my intuition on like the top skill level that like I prioritize building with myself is just like extremely encouraging to see. And like I was even writing like, wow, I feel really optimistic today, but that scares me because I'm used to assuming the worst, and I'm sure so many of you out there can relate to that. Like it's just so much easier to plan for the worst, so that way if bad happens it doesn't come as a surprise, but if something good happens then it's like, wow, yay, that's amazing. But you think that's how it's gonna work, but 9 times out of 10 when something good happens, you think it's too good to be true, you don't believe it, you don't receive it. At least that's what it's like for me. So I feel like I do it because number one, I'm paranoid and I'm just trying to keep myself safe and protected. But at the same time, the bad things that happen is really just a part of life, and it's usually things that are outside of my control. So I'm assuming the worst for things that aren't even in my control in the first place. So it's like, I understand why I do it, to, again, protect myself and all of that stuff because of, you know, previous experience or whatever it might be, paranoia, whatever, but it's just life. So if it's out of my control, the only thing I'm in control of is my perspective and my response, I might as well do myself a favor and give myself a great optimistic life, because that is what I'm in control of. Not like delusional, but like in a sense that it's like, I'm not just gonna assume the worst. Like me being scared of being optimistic this morning, I immediately was like, whoa, something bad's gonna happen today then. Like that is paranoid, that is unnecessary, that's going to ruin my life. Like I'm optimistic this morning. Like I need to just allow myself to be optimistic and to be in that space. Does that make sense? So I kind of made like a pact to myself, and I was like, from this moment forward, I vow to myself to think more openly and optimistically, no matter how scary it is, to be more open. And I want to be more open to your flow and building trust with you even more. And that's when I'm like talking to what I feel like is the creator. So yeah, I just thought that was like a super refreshing like journaling session this morning, and it just like, I don't know, it made me feel whole and connected to myself. I feel very grounded today, which of course is a great feeling. So Ollie's going crazy out there. But yeah, so I just feel really encouraged. I'm excited to get back into some ceramics. I kind of covered them with plastic bags because I didn't want them to dry out too much, because I have to, especially the keychains, because they're so small and thin, I felt like they would dry out really fast and I need to stamp little words in them. So I'm gonna be just kind of like touching everything up, making sure everything's smoothed out, and then stamping into them. And that's pretty much the plan. I'm hoping to either film the podcast or carve the April print today as well. I'm probably gonna carve the print because I would like to mail those out by tomorrow. And then tomorrow I can just take it easy and film the podcast. And this video is already like 20 something minutes long when I started editing it, and that's without the intro. So we already have a good portion of this video being filmed. I really love long form content. I've been watching a lot of Bleach Huts and Wild Fern. Wild Fern is like plants plant content, all the planty things, plant chores, stuff like that, which is a huge hobby of mine. I really want to get into gardening. But yeah, so she has like super long videos, like sometimes they can go up to like almost 2 hours, and they're so amazing to put in the background. And I kind of want, like, not all of my videos, but I do want most of my videos to just be like something you can put on in the background and just relax, chill, vibe. We can make art together, we can get creative, we can talk about existentialism and personal growth and takeaways and all of that kind of stuff. Like, I'm super into that. So I think it would be cool to do more like tutorials as well, like maybe tutorials on how I make certain things, or tutorials on how I carve certain things out, or my methods or things like that. I want to offer those to you all, to patrons, to get some like more, you know, bonus content other than like my usual day in the life of a full-time artist in the studio. That's what we have going on today. I'm gonna stop yapping. I hope my little journaling session encouraged you to not think the worst, to allow yourself to explore optimism, to be more open-minded, and I don't know, just think the best, because we are, whatever is in our mind is really what we end up becoming. And 9 times out of 10, like I said, when something bad happens, you think that, or when something good happens, you think that, oh, you know, you can celebrate it. But when you're constantly assuming the worst, it gets to a point where you really can't receive the good news, or you can't receive the good things coming your way. It's like you would like to think that you can, but when it comes down to it, you're still thinking it's too good to be true, you don't deserve it, you know, all of these different things. Like, that's how my mind works. So I don't know if you relate to that, but I'm hoping this little chatty session helped you become a little bit more open-minded in that area, and maybe just be nice to yourself. How about that? How about we just be nice to ourselves? Okay, let's get to crafting. in your life. You'll be able to see all of my favorite pieces if you shop through the link below in the box. Thank you so much for getting a list of things that I want to get done. So maybe we could start by going over that. And then, honestly, I was kind of expecting my beneficials to head out to Rona. Okay, so some of the things that I have on here are elsewhere. Good morning. It is Wednesday, April 23rd, and I am so proud of everything that I've gotten done this week. I feel like it's been such a productive week after taking so much time off this month to, situate with Ollie. I'm so fortunate and thankful that I have, a job where I can be this flexible and, just let me fix this really quick. There we go, that's a little bit better. But yeah, just be flexible and be able to just kind of like bend when I need to bend and all of that stuff, and really just situate and not have to stress too much about, a new routine, anything like that. But I feel really good about getting everything done this week that I got done. It just feels like a huge weight off my shoulders because subconsciously all of these things that I needed to do have just been like piling up in the back of my head, knowing that I need to get them done. So it's like anytime that I was relaxing or anytime I was with the dogs or anytime that I was, just trying to find a new routine, in the back of my head I was still stressing about this. And I knew that once I got it done, it would just be a lot more smooth. And I have to say, it feels a lot more smooth now that I've gotten everything done. So I finished the prints for the month. They are the flowy florals. I think I included a shot at the end of yesterday, but I need to sign those. I need to pack them up because I'm going to hang out with my sister-in-law and my niece later on, actually in a few hours. So I want to get that done so I can stop by the post office on my way out and go ahead and get those out. And maybe if I have time, which I think I will, honestly though, I might be shooting too far. I also have a couple of orders that I need to pack, some orders that came through on the website. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up having to do my podcast episode, like the exclusive podcast episode, tomorrow, because just editing and everything, I definitely won't have time. I just finished up some client work. I'm kind of just like going back and forth, just sending some little minor adjustments and things like that. I also have to edit for my brother's YouTube channel, which is growing like a weed, which is so cool. But anyways, yeah, so I need to sign those, the prints, pack them up, pack up the orders that have come through on my website, which I am low-key thinking about doing a sale because I have a lot of block prints that have just been kind of sitting around now, and I'm kind of debating on if I should just do a sale and maybe try and sell them and clean up the shop a little bit, because I kind of have like a bunch of different collections that I've done over the course of time, and they're all available on the shop, and I'm looking to move into a more cohesive look, especially, well, I guess I won't be bringing ceramics in for a while. That'll just be my secret Patreon shop, but we'll see. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, that's what I need to do this morning. I don't know if I'm gonna film anything else other than what I'm filming today, because I feel like this vlog is already pretty long, and I'm really happy with all the content that I got, and I think I just need to edit it up and get it posted for you all so we can hang out. It's been so long. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it this far. I feel like it's a very like get back into creativity with me, get back into the creative swing with me, and just kind of an update on where I've been, because oh my goodness, tell me how we're already almost in quarter, or we are in quarter 2 out of 4 of 2025. I feel like time is just flying. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping. We're going to get some work done, and yeah. So let's do that. Hi. Say hi. One of my favorite artists just uploaded an hour and 25-minute long video. I'm so excited right now. Lee Chutz, if you're out there, XOXO. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for making it this far. If you did make it this far, please be sure to leave a little fern emoji. You all are absolutely amazing. The only reason that I'm able to really... Sorry, Ollie was getting on the gate and I thought he was getting into things he shouldn't be getting into. Anyways, yeah, you all are really the reason that I am able to do what I'm doing. I'm so incredibly grateful for every single one of you that is in this little Patreon family. Not even little, there's literally 85 members now, which is absolutely insane to me because like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know. It's just surreal. So I'm so thankful for every single one of you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely want to prioritize my main things I'm prioritizing, which I've said a million times, is YouTube and Patreon. So I thought the perfect way to bring back getting into the swing of things was to take patrons along specifically. Like I said a million times, I really truly hope you enjoyed the footage. If there's anything else that you want to see, I was thinking about doing tutorials. I think I mentioned that somewhere in this video. If there's anything that you want to ask or any tutorials that you want to see, let me know. I would love to provide that for you all. And yeah, I was trying to think of more things coming up, but I really can't think of anything. I appreciate you all the most. I won't be able to fully ever express my gratitude, and I'm pretty sure I say that like all the time, but I truly mean it. I have no idea how to fully express how grateful I am for every single one of you. And yeah, it just means the absolute world. I'm gonna be quiet because I'm just rambling and I'm saying the same thing over and over, but nonetheless, I love you all so, so much. I'm sending all the love I can through a screen, and I will see you in the next one.